sweetie.
Hey, morning, hon. How are you?
I'm wonderful.
Good.
How are you, my love?
Good. How'd you sleep?
Like a rock.
Yeah.
How about you?
Oh, pretty well. Pretty well.
I didn't snore again, did I?
Oh no, you weren't too bad.
Ah, good.
So I'm reading about this place where you're going hunting. This Hunts for Healing. It looks really cool. This Ringneck Ridge place.
Yeah, Mindy and John Picotti have put together something pretty special. As you know, that they own Ringneck Ridge Preserve, and it's a pheasant upland hunting preserve. Well, what they've done is they created a Hunts for Healing, and they bring in numerous wounded warriors from across the country, and they come in and they spend a week on different hunts across the property.
So what are you guys going to hunt for this time?
It's turkey this time.
Oh, turkey.
Thanksgiving.
Lepo.
Yep. It's always Thanksgiving.
Sounds good.
So if I get one, are you going to pluck it?
I bet you'd like me to pluck your turkey, wouldn't you?
Yes, ma'am.
Hey, baby, we need to talk.
Uh-oh.
Sarge got in the garden again, got after that frog, and he's pretty dirty, so when you get back from this hunt, you got to take him to the Lazy Dog Salon for a bath, okay?
Will do. You hear that, buddy? Lazy Dog Salon on the way back.
Do you need some help loading up? Or?
No, I'm actually good. Sergeant Potts is going to be coming in. He's going fishing this week.
Oh, okay.
So.
Hey, guys, what's going on?
Devil, what's going on, bro?
Not too much.
Hey, nice shirt.
You like that, huh?
You dressed for fishing or what?
Yeah, it's a date too.
Nice. Gotta love that. All right, we're gonna roll. Grab a bag here. I'll get the other rod out of here. All right, sweetie. All right, love you.
Warrior Summit Outdoors is presented by A&A Truck and Off-Road, the Berger Family Dealerships, Pride Mobility Products and Quantum Rehab Power Chair Solutions, Gun Hippo and Gavco Outdoors, and by Roush Creek Off-Road Park. Sarge the Dog is presented courtesy of the Lazy Dog Salon, Edgewood Golf and Banquet Facility, Service Electric Cablevision, Death Row Motorcycles, and Fritzingertown Senior Living Community.
Hello, I'm Gary Sinise. At the Gary Sinise Foundation, we serve our nation's defenders, veterans, first responders, and their families. We're working hard to ensure their sacrifices are honored and supported before, during, and after their service. That's why we're wishing the best of luck to Warrior Summit Outdoors. Your show will help bring attention to the difficulties faced by our returning wounded heroes. And for that, I thank you. God bless.
Edgewood in the Pines, located in Drums, provides the perfect scenery in any season to complement your wedding or special event. From the spectacular colors of fall, a cozy winter setting, or the plush greens of summer, Edgewood will provide a breathtaking setting for your exceptional affair. Edgewood is perfect for weddings, birthday celebrations, showers, baptism, or any special event. From small intimate gatherings to breathtaking formal affairs, your event is certain to be an amazing experience to remember for years to come. Celebrate at Edgewood in the Pines.
Hi, I'm Brian Anderson, and I'd like to invite you to be a part of something special. USA Cares is a nonprofit organization helping military families with emergency financial assistance. We help prevent evictions and foreclosures, utilities from being turned off, and we put food on the table for our nation's heroes. USA Cares is looking to form a chapter in your area. Go to usacares.org. USA Cares, making a difference in the lives of military families.
All Care Home Care, the health care that you need in the comfort and privacy of your own home.
At All Care Home Care, our caring and compassionate staff of skilled nurses, occupational speech, physical therapists, dietitian, social worker, and home health aides will give you the professional care you need. Call 459-3002.
With All Care Home Care, you will feel so much better and be able to do so much more.
Remember, it's still your choice. For your care, call us and we'll be there.
I were talking the day before yesterday, I think it was, and I was telling you that the operating model that you've created is unlike anything that I've seen in the nation. Now, granted, I'm not plugged in with all the other 8 million things, and the way you have this set up with not only bringing the soldiers in for 5 days and the progression that goes with it, it's the mentor program that I think is crucial. I think it is unbelievable, because what you've done is you've created a tree. From my way I see it, you've created a tree. That one mentor who might have been really struggling, or that individual when he came here as a warrior, struggling, he found his peace, if you will. When he came out of
the beginning of his
the beginning of it, he found and he said he knew if he works on a little bit, he can come back as a mentor. It gave him something to strive for the next day. And he comes back as a mentor. And that soldier, he's going to probably come back again as a mentor. But the key is when he goes home, that mentorship doesn't stop.
No.
He may reach out to the next guy. And that next guy that may be the same one that comes here. And it just keeps expanding outward and expanding outward.
And by him reaching out, he sees a brother, he sees the look, he sees a brother. He's now not thinking about himself. He's thinking about helping his brother.
And that's what we were ingrained to do from the beginning.
Absolutely.
And that's what we've lost sight of, because we think, well, we're not in the zone, and I'm now all beat up, and my guys
and
aren't
I don't
around
think
anymore.
right, I'm broken, I'm not really...
I have society telling me I'm a lunatic, or whatever you want to call it. And you've given...
I don't want to tell anybody that I have PTS because I think I'm a mental case.
Well, that's it. They think,
they think you're a mental case. It's not a mental, it's emotional.
That's exactly it.
Hunts for Healing was created, have some amazing people. I did not do all the work. The work is from all the people that believe in my dream. It's their dream too. We all work together. I'm the face that everybody sees, and I might be the heart, but their hearts make it so amazing. They are amazing what they do, the community. Eric knows what I'm talking about. The first thing that we're taught when we're in the military and we're standing in formation, we're given that speech. And you're told, you're not going to be protecting yourself. You're guarding your perimeter. And your perimeter is in front of you, guy in front of you, guy beside you, guy behind you, wherever. You're guarding them because they're guarding you. And you're a unit. I understand that. And these boys have lost that. They are not in the unit anymore. They're out of the unit, they're a wounded soldier. And they're lost sometimes.
I've seen you, and somebody's kind of stand off going, you know instinctively, it's like almost like a bird dog. You smell it.
I'm right after
see
him.
it.
I'm right after
Some of the guys were telling me it's like when they first met you, it was at an expo or something, and you would just reach out and snag somebody.
I said, get over here.
You know it. You see the look.
I see the look.
And that's amazing.
You're here for 5 days. It's not you're out for a 3-hour hunt. You're dropped off at a hotel room. You're here and you're bonding with your mentors and the whole group. So you're living here for 5 days with us. And the bond gets there. The hunting or harvesting the animal or anything is not the big thing they'll tell you. It's the camaraderie and being out there, and it changes their mindset for when they go back home to their families, and they have a more appreciation for their family, their wife, and that, and they know that they need to take this farther to get away from their problems.
What would you say to that veteran that's out there that's watching this is struggling, that guy that's been where we are, in that cave somewhere, it's in his own house or a dark, dank hotel, looking at, you know.
That they're broken, that they can't be fixed, that they don't know.
What would you say to that person?
Please call me. Call me, call me, call me. I will listen. I will tell you, if you want to hear a story, I'll tell you a story. You're not alone. And with numbers, with you guys together, realizing that you all are the same. You're all thinking the same thing. You're all in the same place. There is, get out of yourself. And if you don't know how to do that, come see me. If I don't have the answers, your brother sitting right next to me does. I'm just putting you together so you can get some help.
I know I'm honored to have met you guys.
I am honored to you. I knew, as soon as I met you, I know, oh, we're going to do good stuff here, because it isn't about notoriety. It really isn't to me. Your connections are going to find a vet that really we're going to save. We're going to save a vet.
Absolutely.
We're going to save. This guy goes. His whole life has changed. We want him to have a good life. We don't want him to come home and then kill himself.
They're all at home here, too.
They're all at home here. They feel like.
Well, you know,
in
the sake of, want to make sure the place is staying up to standard, I might be up here for quite a few pheasant hunts this fall. If I have to, these are the sacrifices I'm willing to make and for quality control. Dog.
That's right. That's right.
Gentlemen, do you feel like your man card's been revoked lately? Grab your Jeep, your truck, your off-road vehicle, you come on down to A&A Truck and Off-Road. Let them man it up for you. We'll get the larger lift kit, we'll get the larger tires, the light bar, you get the new winch. Compare your beard to Bob's. And if your beard isn't close to it, it will be after you get an upgrade. If you want your man card stamped on your quads too, you come down to A&A Truck and Off-Road in Dallas, Pennsylvania. You tell them Sarah Olson from Warrior Summit Outdoors sent you, and you want your man card stamped. A&A Truck and Off-Road.
Isn't it time to move that remodel forward? You've waited long enough, and the time is right. Showplace has special discounts going on right now to improve any room in any home. So, tell me again what you're waiting for. Stop in soon to learn more.
See the cabinet professionals at Builders Direct, 757 West Broad Street, Hazleton.
Did you hear about the new grooming place in town? Yep. Should we try them out?
Nope. You two need to go to the Lazy Dog. Steve and Melissa always take good care of us, and we look fantastic.
Don't go anywhere but the Lazy Dog. They are great at what they do. They are locally owned and reasonably priced. Why would you even think about going to a big box groomer?
You're right, pups. I'm going to the Lazy Dog for all my grooming.
The Lazy Dog, your locally owned, locally operated groomer, serving the Hazleton area since 2009.
A Service Electric Cablevision bundle is your local choice for internet, TV, and phone. Our high-speed internet has the fastest, most consistent speeds, no matter how many devices are online. Get over 100 HD channels with unmatched picture quality, convenient DVR options, and now, TV everywhere. And digital phone with unlimited local and long distance across North America and beyond. All backed by exceptional customer service. Make the local choice. Call or visit Service Electric Cablevision online today.
The Pennsylvania-based Valor Clinic Foundation provides veterans assistance accessing benefits, food, clothing, shelter, and support to homeless veterans, and post-traumatic stress resources. Founded in 2008 by veterans Mark Bayless and Tony Cross, we're a nonprofit dedicated to helping veterans navigate through the process of recovering and rebuilding. Please support the work of Valor Clinic Foundation. Help us give back to those who have given so very much.
Finishing up this week of turkey hunting here at Ringneck Ridge. Spent a lot of time with the other soldiers here, guys that are healing, getting back into nature, getting into the outdoors. And we're going to let these guys, we're just going to talk about the week and see what everybody, how everybody turned out. So anybody wants to start and tell us what their story is, please feel free to jump in here.
Well, I'll tell you what, at Fort Benning, they would actually these guys are getting ready to leave for Christmas, Thanksgiving, the most important holidays, you know. If something was wrong and they went to a place called Battle Mines, they would pull their leaves. They would put them on lockdown. They'd give them a 25-mile radius. They couldn't go home. Their family couldn't come on
And
the
Joe's
base.
learned that. You come back and you be in a gunfight on Tuesday, you be back at Fort Bragg on Friday, and you're released on Monday for your leave, your block leave. And then if you tell them on that Friday, well, I'm feeling this or feeling that kind of thing, you know you're not going home for a month.
That's right.
So guys aren't talking.
I dealt with some issues, but not too much. I was fortunate not to get hurt my first deployment. My second deployment, I went back as a senior guy, and I had other Marines that were actually under my charge, and I was a leader. On that deployment, I lost a Marine that was very close to me. His name was Corporal Jacob Levy. And I really didn't like him at first because when you gel as a unit, you really don't want any new people in it because you've learned how to make things click. And it's just like finishing each other's sentence. You're so in tune with how that next person operates that you just flow. And I didn't want to disrupt any of that, but he wound up being a great Marine, and I actually made him one of my squad leaders. That particular Marine got a gunshot wound to the head and rode back to this temple, and we were in a hairy spot, and we had to get him out of the combat zone, and we brought 3 different LZs in. Basically, the bird called no dice on them, and I had to run him to the south side of the city, and later on I was awarded the Silver Star.
When I got back home from being out, got discharged, that's when my post-traumatic stress disorder hit me real bad. I mean, I'm engaged now. My girlfriend at the time, it almost killed our relationship. All I would do is come home, go to work, come home, go to work, and we were constantly, we would get along, but there just felt this tension, and it's some nights I wouldn't sleep, and she's like, well, you better go to the VA, you better go get this checked out, and I'd go to counseling, and I'd go get all my appointments, and it just felt like I was hitting brick wall after brick wall. I've lost a lot of jobs because of my post-traumatic stress disorder, just couldn't deal with people, deal with pettiness. So, yeah, this is my first time to come up, and I guess you can call the mentor role. I'm just one of these guys, and it's something I like to do. This actually saved my life. Hunting actually saved my life. Started to help me get over my post-traumatic stress.
The outdoors, fishing and hunting, you know, there was a time there that I didn't have nothing else, and that was the only place I could find solace and peace. And you know, I mean, and a lot of people they can't understand that because you know, how can you be out there with a gun and hearing gunshot and all, but it's not the same. It's just like,
they don't understand.
Yeah, they don't understand. It's not like that. It's not, you're not being shot at. You're being, you know, and it's not all about killing something. It's about being out there and the crisp morning air, the sun rising and feeling the heat, the warmth on your face, and you know, just seeing wildlife.
I can honestly say that this organization has saved my life because, like Christian, it got me back into wanting to be out in the woods because I'd forgotten what that was like to be able to get up in the morning and there's nothing in the world you can't be in the woods and you can't be upset because, like Christian had said earlier, when you get out there and you're sitting in a blind and it's dark and you're waiting on daylight to come and you hear that squirrel in the leaves and you hear that first turkey gobble and you look out and you get to admire life. You get to admire things that a lot of people take for granted. This organization has saved my life because it's given me that drive to get back out into the outdoors. This is my third event here at Hunts for Healing. I've actually decided to come back and pay it forward to some of the other veterans who come here to do these things. And so this is my way to say thank you, A, to Hunts for Healing, and B, to the soldiers that are still out there, still fighting, and to the veterans back home that are sitting there in the rough ways, you know, trying to get by, trying to, you know, figure out what's going, you know, what they can do next. My advice to you is to look up Hunts for Healing, get in contact with Mindy, and she'll get you back on the straight and narrow, kind of like the same motto that Ringneck Ridge has, you know, get back to the basics, a gun, a dog, and the hunt.
After my injury, I really didn't have anything to identify myself with the old me. And I really didn't know how to battle mentally with all the physical differences that I had going on. And so I actually had an organization that took me out, and I was successful doing that again, and it gave me something to look forward to, something to hold on to, and something to keep my mind at ease. Not thinking about my injuries or the guys that I lost, but enjoying that next day, seeing the sun come up, and enjoying the wildlife, and enjoying what's still out there and what I can still be a part of.
We've always looked out for our brothers when we were out there on the battlefield, and it takes courage to continue that fight. It takes courage to stand up and finally say, I'm not taking this anymore. And it takes courage, and remember, courage heals the soul.
The road of life's fun, but sometimes it's more fun going off-road. Roush Creek Off-Road Park has 3,000 acres and over 30 miles of trails for every range of off-road experience, beginner to advanced. Our diverse terrains feature rocks, bowls, hills, and one of the country's only man-made concrete, all-natural crawling courses. We offer guided and instructional trail rides, four-wheel drive rental vehicles, and even on-site camping. Whether an off-road enthusiast or first-timer, check us out. Tell them Warrior Summit Outdoors sent you.
Top Floor Carpet and Flooring in Hazleton has a great selection of in-stock carpet with new styles arriving weekly. They have the area's largest selection of in-stock vinyl flooring and a quick turnaround time on installation. Get your new floor installed in days rather than weeks. 1-year interest-free financing is always available, and they offer a 10% military discount. Top Floor Carpet and Flooring, 750 West Broad Street in Hazleton. Call them at 570-454-8830.
Fritzingertown Senior Living Community, located in the beautiful Butler Valley. Fritzingertown Personal Care Services are an alternative to a nursing home environment with daily activities, cozy sitting rooms, and dining areas. Fritzingertown offers assisted living with private and semi-private rooms, independent living apartments, respite care, and secure memory impairment unit. Veterans Financial Program available to qualifying veterans, surviving spouses, or married couples. Please call Paula or Kathleen at 788-4178 for information or a tour.
Death Row Motorcycles, Route 309 Drums, has custom choppers, bobbers, and Pro Streets, Harley and metric service, repairs and accessories, and a full line of custom parts, paint, apparel, and graphics. They service and repair all power sports, ATVs, UTVs, dirt bikes, and snowmobiles, and support our troops. The president even served in the United States Marines. Semper Fi, brother. Death Row Motorcycles, the one place you can be on death row yet feel like you're really living.
For your exceptional affair, choose Carmen's Country Inn in the beautiful Butler Valley in Drums. With impeccable service, delectable gourmet menu selections, scrumptious homemade breads, and beautiful handcrafted cakes, Carmen's is sure to make any occasion a memorable one. Enjoy privacy and surround yourself in their beautiful, romantic 14-acre setting with gardens and delicate water features, perfect for picture taking or strolling. Carmen's can make your dream wedding a reality. Carmen's Country Inn, where happily ever after begins. Call Kathy to book your event today.
We can't go without looking at the people who made this possible. And I want to say specifically one big thanks for the gentleman from Top Cause. And that's the men here that I think they're doing an admirable, unbelievable job of what they're doing for these heroes.
We've been in business 20 years. We're based out of Renova, Pennsylvania, and just carry a line of game calls, from turkey calls, deer products, predator calls, waterfowl. Eric, I've been in this industry for, say, 20 years. Because of being in this industry, I've had the opportunity to do a lot of things. But beyond a shadow of a doubt, this is the most gratifying, satisfying thing I've ever done in my life. And as long as this foundation continues to grow, and as long as I draw a breath, I'll always want to be here for it. And I can't say enough about this program. You see the difference in the guys from the time they get here to the time they leave.
Well, I like the way you stay involved with everybody the whole time here. If whether it's the busting on them or letting them bust on you, you guys just keep it
you're part of the whole process. You're not just there to hunt and then go, we'll see you another day.
If we don't have fun, we don't have fun, we're not going to do it.
Absolutely.
I'm very grateful for all of y'all for having me here. I mean, this has been a great experience. I've been trying to get back into hunting for a while, and from a mental standpoint especially, this has been a lot of real good for me.
We didn't get a turkey. It wasn't from lack of trying. But no, I had a great time with these guys. Even though I didn't get a turkey, but I have killed turkey before around the house, before the war and stuff, but I enjoyed it. It's encouraged me to get back out more.
Unfortunately, I couldn't be bought this year by anybody. Nobody came up with enough money. So I'd like to present this, a heck of a turkey, to Dave Lewis.
We had a great group here, and I want to see some of you come back. You know which groups you are. Always. Thank you, everybody. Great Mondays again.